Hey, what's up YouTube? It's ICU, and today we're going to be unboxing the brand new Apple Watch Series 2. Now, I also unboxed the iPhone 7 as well as the iPhone 7 Plus. I'm going to have both of those videos linked for you guys down below in the description. If you happen to miss them, I definitely recommend watching through them. They're both really awesome devices. And also click the subscribe button below next to my channel name to ensure that you don't miss out when I release any of the new coverage that I have planned. I'm also going to give away a brand new iPhone 7, and if you want additional information on how to enter that giveaway, then just check out the video that I have linked in your cards right now, as well as down below in the description. But definitely hurry. That giveaway is going to conclude on the 18th, so it's only for my early viewers. However, if you view this video at a later date, let me know down below in the comment section if you want a new giveaway, because I might have some other ones planned. But at any rate, let's just get straight into this unboxing. Now, the box looks very similar, practically identical to the box for its predecessor. It does say Apple Watch on the front. It is really hard to pick out though, especially with this plastic wrap covering it, but it's just an Apple logo and it does say watch. Now, both sides as well as the top are blank, but the bottom does in fact confirm that this is an Apple Watch Series 2. It says Apple Watch Series 2, 42mm case, space black stainless steel with the Milanese loop, of course, also in space black to match that. And we do have this little conveniently placed green tab here that we can go ahead and just pull up. On the back, it does have some other information on the device, just including what comes in the box, as well as some identifying info, but we're not really going to go over that. Let's see if we can get a better look at that Apple Watch now. Yep, you can kind of see it better now on camera. Now, just like the unboxing experience for its predecessor, lifting the lid reveals another box sitting right on top. This is actually really more of a case with the stainless steel Apple Watch as opposed to the Apple Watch Sport. And of course, the addition is no more. Instead, we just have that ceramic Apple Watch. So we can go ahead and pull this little box out just like so. There are two tabs that of course are attached to this other piece of plastic that is protecting the box, that we can also pull this green arrow to kind of take that piece off. And we can go ahead and unwrap the box, which just has an Apple logo on it. Again, it's also pretty hard to see because it is just etched in there. It's still just all white. And then this is kind of magnetically latched here, so that's pretty nice. And inside we do have the Apple Watch, guys. It is also lined in kind of a microfiber or felt-like. Actually, I'm going to say felt-like. It isn't really microfiber. It's more like a very soft type of felt material. And it also says Apple Watch, though it is in a different color, so it's a little bit easier to pick out. And then here is the star of the video, guys, the Apple Watch Series 2, which looks identical to its predecessor, basically. There are some kind of telltale differences we're going to get into in just a second, because I do have its predecessor on my wrist right here. But we're going to set it to the side for now and return to the box so we can see what it comes with. Now let's go ahead and bring the box back into view. And we're going to take this little piece of plastic out that got stuck in there and lift up this packet that says designed by Apple in California, and pull out the sheets inside. We just have a regular Apple Watch kind of pamphlet here, and really more of a pamphlet, honestly. It's kind of a little booklet that walks through the device, and here's the pamphlet. This is what I was feeling. It just says Apple Watch and then Apple Watch info, and it goes over some basics. Again, nothing too important here. We can go ahead and set both of these things off to the side. And then we just have the US wall adapter right here. And then we also have the charging puck. And this one is slightly different versus the one that comes with just the regular Apple Watch Sports version, because this is a metal back and then a plastic top right here, which connects to the back of the Apple Watch. I'm sure you guys are all familiar with how it charges by now. It does charge via wireless, or wireless charging, I guess. It just connects magnetically to the back. All right, let's go ahead and return to the start of the video, the Apple Watch. And I actually booted it up ahead of time when I set it off to the side. You boot it up just by holding down the button right beneath the digital crown right here. So we're going to go ahead and just tap on United States. And I'm actually really not going to set it up in this video because, believe it or not, after 3 major software updates, we're now on watchOS 3. The setup is exactly the same for the most part. So if you guys want to see the setup of the Apple Watch and how it actually connects, which is pretty cool, by the way, I will have that linked down below in the description as well as in your cards right now. But let's go ahead and take it off of this little forming piece right here, because again, this is the Milanese loop, so it's flimsy unless it's actually on your wrist and it has something to form to. So let's go ahead and also take off this piece of plastic right here. Let's try to get this to focus so we can get the shot. There we go. Let's take off this piece of plastic. and I honestly really like the space black color. I actually did an unboxing of the space black when it was introduced, but I didn't keep it. Now I'm really excited that I get to keep it because of course this is the Apple Watch Series 2, so this is probably what I'm going to roll with unless I just really don't like it, but I don't really foresee that as being an issue. I am really pumped that this thing is getting a dual core chip, or already has a dual core chip rather. The system in a package is dual core instead of the single core found on the original Apple Watch. Hopefully that will help with just some general issues I experience on a daily basis. I'm going to really test this thing out and put it through its paces, and I may do an in-depth review. Let me know in the comment section if you want to see that. I have yet to decide though. Again, this looks basically the same, guys, and it is going to be kind of harder to tell with this space black one, but you will notice that we actually have what appears to be a dual microphone cutout versus the single one on the original Apple Watch. Other than that, though, the cutout for the speaker looks basically the same, even though the speaker on this thing is actually new. What the speaker does is pretty cool. It essentially ejects water after a swimming workout because this thing is now water resistant up to 50 meters, which is absolutely crazy. So after a workout, it kind of uses the speaker to eject water out of itself if it actually gets any water collected inside of the speaker. 50 meters versus just that regular 1 meter water resistance. The only other thing that you'll actually notice when looking at it when compared against the old Apple Watch is that it is slightly thicker. I can't even really tell, and it's very hard to tell on camera, and I'm not going to try to set up the shot because it's negligible, guys. I'm not kidding. This isn't even a millimeter in difference. And the reason for that though is because the Apple Watch Series 2 does have a bigger battery, but guess what? That doesn't really aid in battery life. No, instead it is for the more intensive display because this is supposedly the brightest display Apple has ever shipped on any product, as well as the integrated GPS chip. Those are really the main differences between the original Apple Watch and the Apple Watch Series 2. We have that dual core SiP, or system in a package. We have that dedicated GPS chip for when you're going on runs and you leave your phone behind. And then we also have that water resistance up to 50 meters. Those are basically the main differences you'll see between these two. So I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a huge thumbs up if you did, and also let me know what you think about the Apple Watch Series 2 down below in the comment section. Personally, I'm a little bit disappointed with it. I wish Apple would have done more, and I wish they kind of would have changed the design a little bit. And honestly, this is really the only Apple product that I could see getting a little bit thinner. I don't really care too much about battery life because I charge mine at night anyway, and I don't sleep with my watch on my wrist, so that doesn't really affect me. I'm able to get a full day just fine. I still have like 40% at the end of the day. No worries. So other than that, I'm excited to test the Apple Watch, see how the dual core SiP actually handles, and until next time, this is ICU signing out. Join the iCrack Your iDevice community on Patreon to help out the channel and to be featured in videos similar to these top contributors. Click the link on your screens now if you're on desktop, or check below.